back, and today we're playing 1000 Lies. It's a visual novel. Have any input?
No, not really, because I forgot what it was about since I read it.
Oh, okay.
We're going in blind.
Yeah, because I forgot what it was about, and we're going to start playing, but I do know it's a visual novel. Oh, much like the origin of our dreams, three youths forged their friendships out of unclear beginnings. The innocence of their childhood souls knew nothing of the ulterior motives that the jaded mind of an adult might have. It's a pity that no decision knows of virtue, a fabrication which lies beyond the chromatic spectrum of consequences that adults insist on simplifying only as either black or white. So they... okay, I'll keep reading. So they maintain that lies should not be told. Lying is wrong. With empty words, they wage their futile battle against human nature, pretending to know of what they speak.
Well, did you want to switch off paragraphs? Is that what you were saying?
I thought we were, but...
Okay, I'll do the next one.
Alright.
It's ironic how, rather than erasing lies by teaching us not to fabricate falsehoods, we learn to make them better. After all, who honestly seeks the truth? We only open our ears to the confirmations of our biases. And that's strange, because in my opinion, there is no one who is more sincere with their words than the greatest liar of them all.
It started to sound Shakespearean, but then it was like lies and stuff. I'm like, okay.
Notes fell readily from my memory and onto the piano keys at my fingertips, recreating the trite sounds of Maestro's Debussy's esteemed melody. I played for no attentive listeners in no grand auditorium. Only one man fell within earshot of my tune. As weak with his words as with his posture, he shifted his eyes about in a mixture of fear and doubt. Even if I were to close my eyes, I could draw his features in the void with nothing more than my memories. Every feature, every pulsing moment, the signs...
Movement.
Sorry.
Keep going.
The signs on his face that aged had yet to win its long battle against his youth. I'm just taking this away for a different route.
I'm sorry I corrected you.
It's okay. I can still taste the crisp, bittersweet flavor my mind gave to the air on the day I found him, staring so intently at the starry sky, as if he wanted to leave the rest of the world behind. That infamous night, quietly overseen by Maestro Debussy's, would change everything forever.
I'm like wondering who's narrating. I mean, a boy or a girl. Oh, come on, want to go see how haunted that mansion really is? The boy could hardly contain his excitement as he spoke. Sorry, I didn't know a boy was going to be saying that. Keep going.
His two friends, whose only audience, frowned in response, reluctant to give him their answer. They couldn't be fooled by such superstitions as ghosts, nor were they motivated to spend their time disproving their existence. Yet somehow they just couldn't quite find it in themselves to say no to their eager friend, perhaps due to his eloquence, or to be frank, his persistence.
Oh. Their entrance was heralded by an abandoned spider webs, ramshackle walls, and frayed curtains. Unfortunately, there were no specters to speak of. The boy had little need of his ghosts now, though, for the trembling signs of fear that gripped his friends served more than adequately as his entertainment for the day.
So our intrepid leader took point, taking his exploration party deeper into the dust-veiled interior of the old mansion. He brought his attention to a single book laid atop an aging podium, a sure sign that no pages of content were... I'm going to say content.
No, I wasn't going to correct you.
More worthy of reading than those found within his centerpiece on display. Its words were still legible, if only just, and apart from the rest of its... On keeping close relationships unbroken, it offered a dire warning.
Desecrating that which does not belong to you will bring nothing but punishment. That which you love will inevitably become the greatest of your fears. When during the I can't do it.
Syzygy.
Thank you. 3 elements must become 2. Which one will you discard?
If it had been a spell from a witch's book, the three youths lacked the knowledge to understand it. Nonetheless, they would soon regret having brought life to the words upon the page.
From out of the darkness, shackles appeared and bound the three together with unbreakable chains that only they could see.
Doomed to keep each other's company eternally.
Sounds like a ghost story. Oh.
Okay, who wants to be kid?
Okay, I guess I'll be kid. Hey, do you think I could learn to play the piano?
Are you serious? Why would I bother to teach you? You've had more time to learn than I have.
No, that's not what I meant. I was just curious.
Well, it's a simple question with a long and complicated answer, so here it is. Uh-oh. No. Oh.
That wasn't complicated at all. That was simple. What? Why not?
Do you really need me to spell it out for you?
Yes, an alphabet soup. You're the expert. It shouldn't be hard to tell me what's wrong.
What's wrong? Oh, where do I begin? For example, those sausage links you call your fingers. You think there's any instrument that would accommodate you?
It sounds like you're just trying to make me go away. I've never heard of anyone not being able to play a piano for such a stupid reason.
Come on, sausage fingers are for eating. I suppose that depends on your goals. You can bang away at the keys to your heart's content, for example.
You're not very good at this pep talk thing, you know.
No, I'm a pianist. I wasn't meant to be pep talk. It was a strange spell which bound the three youths together. Should they try to spread out? You know, this real life. If that pianist was like his age, I gave him like a manly.
Oops.
He just like aged twice his
age. It doesn't
age.
say what age they are or gender.
To spread out and seek their own paths, the chains on their legs would grow tighter, keeping them together. But if two of them agreed to stay close to each other, they could grant their third prisoner an extended length of distance. The links in the chains were uninterrupted by obstacles. They only enforced the proximity by which its prisoners must be held. Still, they could find a way to live with the curse with none but themselves being the wiser to it.
And how could anyone believe that three friends have been physically bound by a chain which eludes the sight of everyone but its prisoners, passes through all obstructions, and is untouchable to anyone else?
Yeah, three friends. One kid, one manly sounding kid, and the third we don't know about yet. Under the premise that they used to spend all their time together, none of them thought this incident would harm their lives too much. Using their imaginations, they could manage some way to go on with their lives.
By playing the piano and arguing to each other. In time, a change came upon them. Just as the origins of their friendship remained unclear, so too would it be difficult to pin down just what had kept them united.
The lie of their childhood innocence would die a slow death, or perhaps even that innocence was another lie, fabricated to disguise their selfishness.
These were the thoughts which plagued the leader's mind as he began to silently observe the faces of the ones he once called his friends, who had now become unrecognizable to him.
And unable to find the words to form his apology, he chose to simply run away.
Oh, that's you.
Come off it already. I might as well just stick with the voice. You didn't come here for a piano lesson. If you've got something to say, spit it out already.
I just want to see a picture of them, like, pop up on the screen.
I want to see a picture of the guy I'm giving a manly voice. Like a kid.
Turns out to be a girl. It's like, whoops. But the kid merely choked on his words, unable to force his thoughts into the open air. Oh,
save already?
unless you
Okay.
accidentally hit save, but okay.
Okay.
Go back.
Oh, I don't think I did. I hit enter like usual. You don't have to say a thing if you don't wanna. You're a grown man, and you can make your own decisions.
Oh, he's a grown-up?
No, it says kids. There's no way. You don't need me to tell you what to do. So either we're doing our voices backwards, or they're both grown, or they're both young. You just know that every choice comes with a price. I don't want you to come crying to me later as if I were responsible for your decisions, kid.
Through the corner of my eye, I could see that no amount of shaming language would drive him away, yet he still milled about his own indecisiveness. I sighed audibly, making my displeasure with our status quo abundantly clear.
Fine. Do you want to know what made me want to learn how to play the piano?
You're gonna tell us anyway. It had been an impromptu change of subject, surprising even myself. I was never one for improvisation. Bringing a close to the piano's melody, I pushed myself away from the keys. I raised my hands up as if to display them alongside my words.
I'll tell you what spurred me on to play this instrument. It was after someone told me the most discouraging thing. You can't play? That with fingers as thick as mine, sausage fingers to be exact, I would never be able to play any instrument.
So he basically proved that guy wrong, who called him sausage fingers. So he ran struggling against his own loss of breath until the cruel chains trailing behind rose up to remind him of their limited length.
But that would not stop him. Surrender was beyond his understanding now. No senseless witchcraft would be allowed to outperform his willpower.
He didn't care about the blood or the pain. He would keep on running empowered by his will, even if his leg were to break.
The chain stretched with each step, with the metallic echo of the links breaking behind him. That makes me think of Apatow memories.
Oh yeah.
When she had those chains, yeah.
Anyway, growing under the pressure, each link in the chain warped and bent to the breaking point, struggling to match the strength of his determination. So it was that the curse vanished into thin air, leaving no trace that it had ever bound anyone together. Only then did he return to his senses to find what he had bled and suffered to gain, solitude, in a barren land bereft of his peers. Even his footsteps had vanished in the trail behind him. He was truly alone. Never again would he be able to find the important people he had lost.
1,000 Lives.
Oh!
Chapter 1.
Oh, now is it now chapter 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Wait.
A girl, okay.
Oh,
How do you say that name?
Ziva Shani.